one person from each group who is diligently taking notes, and our group stuck up ours.
Get it right at first. I think I'll try to get somebody to get a bucket and we'll pass it around for some sort of a contribution because they spent days and days and whatever. And we appreciate everything that they have done. The speakers, anybody, we figure out, so that's appreciated. I'll get something started and we'll just pass that through, okay, sir? Till we get it, we'll be given over. Thank you. I'm gonna
All right, then go. Oh, wait a minute, Bonnie, are you recording? Or no, she's filming it. Never mind. Go ahead. No.
All right, our group talked about property values. About 15 out of 19 people at the time were concerned that their property values have fallen. Some of the things that we wanted to know about: has anyone contacted TVA about the property values? Some comments made. Probably the only way to resolve this would be to sell to TVA. No one will want to buy out here. What has happened in other disaster areas? What is TVA's history of taking on responsibility for land values? And then the comments were about, okay, remember TVA came in here a couple of years ago and just bought up everybody's land and basically gave them whatever price that they thought was fair, regardless of what the actual value of the property was. Where do we start? Who do we talk to? Some of the solutions suggested were to take soil, on your own personal property, have soil sampling, water and air sampling. People are not going to want to move in because it could happen again. If TVA continues to operate the way they are now, it'll never be fixed. We have two big problems. Short term, no one can sell their property right now, and long term, we're going to have a legacy of doom like 7 Mile Island and that kind of stuff. Let's see. That's all we had about property values. Health concerns. 100% of the people in our group had some health concerns or some issues about it. We've had in our group reports of asthma, respiratory infection, bronchitis. Let me skip down here. We've had people with burning eyes, a tickle in the throat, sore throats. 100% of the people are stressed. And distressed. And distressed. Okay, is there, as far as the specific health concerns, are people who have lived here for a long time, are they more at risk for exposure than people who just moved here like we did 6 weeks ago? People probably need to speak to their own personal physician. Is the air safe enough to bring out, like your grandkids, out to your house? Where can we go to get reliable information? We seem to be getting extremes on both ends. TVA saying everything's okay, and this meeting today makes it sound like we're all ready to die. And is there some reliable information that we can start to make some decisions based on that? The water, with the arsenic levels, should we even be showering? And that's the burning eyes. We've had people who've had retinal attachments and have burning eyes. We have animals, dogs that are scratching on their faces and paws. We all decided that we all need to be calling the health department. People are having headaches. The next question was on the animals and livestock. What's going to happen to the fields and pasture land? 10 people have domesticated animals and 4 people have livestock. All the livestock animals are drinking city water. In our group, we had the family who owns the kennel. So this is not just livestock, but it's a business as well. What's the do we have an economic development group or a chamber of commerce that might be able to help people out who are have been affected in that perspective? Let's see, I think it was Lisa who came over and talked to us a little bit about the gardens. the National Academy of Science probably suggested that we don't eat food that we grow from our gardens, especially if you have water coming from the lake to water the gardens. This also impacts things like fruit trees, honey, any of that kind of stuff. She suggested that if we do legal recourse, that we stay together as a group and then make them pay for the things that we might not think that are important right now, but it would be like the honey that's produced or the fruit that is produced or the fact that you might not ever be able to grow a garden again. And we ran out of time.